Daniel, you want to start with?
Yeah, last week we were trying to figure out like how do we put out a well-rounded EDC topic discussion video. I threw up questions in our stories and I got a lot of good feedback. Everyday carry is kind of a unique thing that I feel like it happened accidentally, where people just started to realize what they're carrying and even the history of what it means to everyday carry, which I think originally started in reference to like defensive weapons. You had to get your carry permit, what your everyday carry item was, whether it's firearm or a knife, and then it just kind of evolved into this whole almost society of even art collectors now is really kind of who dominate the EDC world. So you have these really fine, expensive, handmade, machined, otherwise really unique items that you can get in limited runs. And it's amazing some of the price points you can find on some of these collector items, you know, from the different EDC groups I'm part of and other brands that I follow as kind of a EDC nerd myself.
Well, a good example of that was the fidget spinner when that first came out, the torque bar that came out.
Yeah.
It's kind of the first one I ever saw of that, but how much were those things when they came out?
If y'all remember the fidget spinner craze that went big, originally that started from a guy, Scott, out of Seattle, and he came up with the torque bar in just these little back channel EDC groups you find on Facebook or the USN, the Usual Suspects Network. And then it just caught into a quick phenomena where it blew up in the world and then petered out real quick. But the fidget spinner guys are still going. But even then, the torque bar was like $100, I think, or $150.
I think it was like $150, $200.
Small batch made, and you had to wait. And the minute they were launched, like people scooped them up and you couldn't get them.
Yeah. And they went probably rampant in EDC longer than they were like massively popular too, because those EDC guys, they just love those little fidget gadgets and pocket gadgets. And anyway, so it's kind of crazy what people spend on those, because I mean those go from like $2 for the plastic one all the way up to hundreds of dollars for the brass and titanium ones and different bearings. So
the fidget spinners that I've seen, these collectors have like a metal briefcase with foam insert, and they just have $400 fidget spinners in each slot, and they got a dozen in this briefcase.
It's so crazy, man.
But you know, collectors are collectors, and I mean, art collection has been around forever. Yeah. People want to complain about why does it cost this much? I mean, I don't know, why does the Mona Lisa cost that much, or what? Like, why does art cost what it does?
Because Mona Lisa for sale.
The artist, it's not, but the artist is going to put the value on their time and their creativity, on their design, and that goes into the cost of some of these EDC items. Thanks for watching our live stream highlights. You can join us next time if you hit subscribe and get notified. You can also follow our Instagram or join our Facebook group, The Craft and Lore Lounge. Thanks, guys. We'll see you out there.